All right, we already have the Five of Pentacles here. So someone is coming in from out of the cold, offering gifts. They come bearing gifts, Gemini, with the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Tell me, but the Four of Pentacles is in reverse. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Tower. I knew it. See, the Four of Pentacles is in reverse because even, I know you just strange, Gemini, because even... Hey, Gemini. What's happening with you? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to If You're New. Let's check in on your love life, Gemini. Check on your love life. See what's going on. What messages come out. What you need to know about your love life, Gemini. What's going on? What's happening? Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. First card out. Experiencing a lot of anxiety. Not much is changing. You're not getting out much. All right. Three of Cups. Tower in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Nine of Swords. Overall energy. Overall energy. The Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay. So maybe some of you are not really looking for love right now. Maybe you got too much going on to be worried about love right now. All right. But for others of you, you know, you may still worry about your love life there because not much is changing. You're not seeing much growth. And really with the Three of Cups being in reverse, it could be that you're not getting out a lot, not really socializing. Okay. You know, you just hoping somebody fall out the sky one day, right? Just run into somebody in the grocery. I understand. But you're not really getting out, though. All right? So let's see what's going on with your love life. What's happening? Nine of Swords. Tell me about the Nine of Swords here. All right. Some of you could be stressing over not getting any at the moment. All right? Feeling rejected with the Four of Cups. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Still thinking about the past, holding on to the past. Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like for the most part, it's given that you have freed yourself. You know, you have freed yourself. You're doing your independent thing and stuff like that. But it is weighing on you a lot about your love life. When is the next person going to come in? Is there going to be another person, or are you supposed to be alone? You know, these are the things that probably run through your mind on a regular basis here with the Nine of Swords. All right. I feel like a lot of you are really leaning towards enjoying your independence. You know, even though you would like to be in a relationship with the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you, you are kind of accepting or admitting that you kind of like the independent thing. You know, you enjoy just being by yourself at times, but you do look at the Three of Swords. But you do still think about the past. That's the only thing, is that since you have not moved on to anyone new, the Gemini that I'm talking to now, because you have not moved on to anyone new, you keep reminiscing about the past. The past person was the last person, so of course they come up. All right, but you are keeping your peace, keeping your head cool and everything, but just not sure which direction to go in now as far as your love life is concerned. Could be doing a little overthinking with the King of Swords. You know, just very guarded, very protective of your peace. All right. Two of Swords in reverse. You're more sure of yourself these days. Like, you're more sure of what you want and don't want. All right. Even though I just said, you know, sometimes you may feel different at times, but you are more or less sure of what you don't want in a situation or whatever. All right. So you do know that you want love. You would like a love offer, or to be able to give someone a love offer. Ooh, and then the Empress energy. All right, Empress energy to a divine counterpart. All right, but this is something that you worry about. It's like you know that you are meant to have a divine counterpart, or this divine counterpart is coming in. But I feel like for a lot of you Geminis, you could be really overthinking things. All right. I feel like this reading is to guide you to just let things, flow. Let it flow. Relax a little bit, because you could be causing blockages. All right, you could be causing blockages as far as your love life, just overthinking. All right, just being so anxious with the Four of Swords, so anxious for this new love. You don't want to be like that, because sometimes you'll manifest any old body, especially if you're coming out as a divine energy. You could be a powerful manifester, and you can end up, manifesting any old body just to be alone. Here you go, rushing in. You could be rushing things, Gemini. All right, so some of y'all need to practice patience is what I see. Okay, we have the Sun, happiness. Yeah, some of y'all just need to practice patience, because if you look around, things are pretty good right now. All right, what's this? Queen of Wands. Why she came out like that? What's going on with that? Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse with the King of Wands at that. Queen of Wands in reverse to the King of Wands. What's going on with that situation? Ace of Swords in reverse. Failed situation. Nine of Wands. All right, now look, Gemini, some of y'all is starting to look how you feel. Okay, how you feeling on the inside. You're starting to look like that on the outside. So let's get up now. All right, Four of Swords. It's time to get up. Put some clothes on. Do something to your hair. All right, put your smell goods on. It's time to get out, okay? Because you're starting to look like how you feeling on the inside. All right, we got to turn this thing around. We have the Death card in reverse, okay? And I'm saying that is because, let me tell you something. A lot of you, that past person that you ended up with, that you keep thinking about, that's causing the blockages for you moving on, a lot of you met that person when you was in low vibrational energy. Remember? They just happen to be exactly what you wanted while you were so down and out. You were so just never thought anything good ever happened to you. And then this person came into your life. Okay? You'll end up repeating that same negative cycle if you don't get up. All right? And start doing something. Do anything. Start visiting people. You have friends and family. Start reaching out. Okay? Pick up some hobbies or something, travel, go walk around your mall, or anything, Gemini, to get you out of this little funk that you could be in over your love life, okay? And over just being impatient, because look like you're looking good so far, all right? Everything else looks good so far. But when it comes to your love life, you get in this little funk. And I mean, for some of you, it's not just your outer appearance. It's just how it may be how you carry yourself. You may have on the finest and the best of the best, but you have this this just resting. I'm thinking resting bitch face, or unfuckwittable type of attitude, like just unapproachable. You may have an unapproachable type of vibe going on with you when it comes to your love life. All right. Like you can be going along throughout your day just as nice and cool. And as soon as somebody try to approach you, your whole demeanor change. All right. So we need to, again, that's just some leftovers from that past energy. But what I'm saying to you is, when you met that past person, for a lot of you, it was when you was feeling down and low and didn't have anybody, or getting out of another relationship and all of that. And then that person came in. Don't manifest that same energy in Gemini, all right? Being low vibrational. So let's get up, do a little something, okay? The Tower in reverse. Why is the Tower in reverse? Tower in reverse for Gemini. What does Gemini need to know about your love life? Tower in reverse. That's avoid and change. Tower in reverse is avoid and change, okay? The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. Someone is avoiding travel. Avoiding communication. Page of Cups. Page of Cups, Ten of Pentacles. Give me more about this, Spirit. What's going on here? The Tower in reverse. It's like somebody's avoiding an apology. Somebody don't want to hear an apology from someone because the cycle is over with the world. Maybe you don't want to hear an apology from someone. Seven of Wands in reverse. Ace of, oh, okay. All right, you know better than me, Gemini. All right, so for some of you, you may not want to hear from someone because you may still feel like a little weakness for them, that you might give in. All right, with the Ace of Wands. So you could be blocking in energy. You could be blocking someone, yeah, because you're trying to heal. Six of Swords, oh, okay. Six of Swords, the Lovers. What is this? Six of Swords, the Lovers. Clarify the Six of Swords and the Lovers. Eight of Cups in reverse. Some of you are avoiding your twin here. Oh yeah, rejection with the Four of Cups. Well, you know, you closer to this than I am. So you know if you should be avoiding this person. I feel like if you are avoiding this this person that you see as your soulmate or your twin, it looked like you could be avoiding this person because you know that you would give in to them. You're avoiding communication with them because you know if this person returns and apologizes, you feel like you have a weakness for them. And that you would give in. But again, with the Tower in reverse, you also know that nothing has changed. Okay, Four of Wands in reverse. Nothing has changed with this person. Okay, so you're rejecting them. You're rejecting a past energy, a cycle that has closed out already. Ten of Pentacles and the World. The cycle has closed with this person. Okay, has ended, but there is a return. Okay. Oh, yeah, Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Hermit in reverse. All right. Will Gemini give in? Let me see. Will Gemini give in? Just real quick, because I'm nosy. Will Gemini give in to this past energy? The Sun. That's a yes. That's a yes. Now, you know how these readings go. You take what resonates with you, Gemini. Everybody's different. You take what resonates with you. Okay? And you're hearing what you need to hear. So if this is making you say, no, I'm not. Well, good. You need to hear this so that you can say that. But I do see that you are going to give in to this person. Hermit in reverse, out of sympathy. Out of sympathy, you're going to give in to this person, Gemini. All right. But that's why you've been avoiding them. That's why you've been avoiding them. You've been avoiding having to reject this person because you don't want to get caught up again with the Hangman. You don't want to get caught up with them. You don't want to get tied up with them. You know, Gemini, you may have realized who this person is, that they are your twin, that they're going to, you know, that they're going to keep making that little comeback around or whatever. But, you know, again, the devil here, you know, this person is not good news for you. They're not good for you. All right. Even though they are who they are, for some of you, you may feel like this is your twin, but it's really not. It's really not. For some of you, it's a karmic. It's a whole karmic energy, but you know, think it's your twin. All right. But, yeah, this is someone that you could have a sex addiction with. And I'm not saying like an actual sex addiction, but you're just, you know how you feel about them. All right. Because it's coming out all in here. It's just coming out that you are trying to avoid this person, even though they're on your mind. You're trying to avoid them because you're not trying to go through these cycles again. You're not trying to repeat this all over again. And you know, if this person reach out to you, what time it is. Okay, you already know. So yeah, if you've been doing the no contact thing, you might want to stick with that. Three of Cups in reverse. Three of Cups in reverse. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you are not getting out, maybe waiting for this person's return also. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Back me up. Yeah, some of you are not getting out. You're not changing. You're not growing as far as your love life is concerned. Because you could be waiting on a return from someone else. So you're just trying to be patient. Three of Pentacles. No, that's the Five of Pentacles. I cannot make it up. Five of Pentacles in reverse, coming in from out of the cold. Okay, so you've stunted your own growth. You're not moving forward because you say you're going to wait. Three of Cups. Three of Cups talks about reunion. All right, we already have the Five of Pentacles here. So someone is coming in from out of the cold, offering gifts. They come bearing gifts, Gemini, with the Six of Pentacles. And we have the Four of Pentacles. Tell me, but the Four of Pentacles is in reverse. Tell me about the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Tower. I knew it. See, the Four of Pentacles is in reverse because I know you just strange, Gemini, because even though you want this person to come back, you really don't want this. I don't think you want this person to come back. Let me say that. I think you're waiting for a new energy, but in this same person. All right. You could be waiting on a new energy. You could be waiting on them to come back as a new person, but you don't want that old them. You don't want that. But you could be trying to manifest that they get their mind right, get their act together, and come back. But I think when this person does come bearing gifts, Gemini, it looks like you're rejecting it. Looks like you're rejecting them, Gemini. Yeah, Five of Wands. Five of Wands. Conflict. The conflict behind this offer. So they're saying, boy, I was about to say, they're saying, here's the offer, and you're saying no. And they're saying, here's the offer again, and you saying no. Here's the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Page of Swords in reverse. For some of you, this person is watching you have a new love offer. Oh, yeah, for some of you, this person is watching you have a new love offer. You know who you are. Somebody is watching you have a new love offer. The past person, a lot has changed with you. You have a new love offer coming in. Now, there are some of you that's waiting on this person to bring you a love offer, even though you're ready to reject it if it's not enough. But others of you, it is a brand new love offer, and this person, the one heaviest on your mind, they're watching you have this new love offer here. Page of Pentacles. They waited too long. They procrastinated. They took too long. Ten of Swords. Now they feel backstabbed and betrayed. They feel betrayed by you. King of Cups. By this new love offer that you have, there's going to be success. King of Cups. Some of you could have a new love offer here with a water sign. All right. But yes, somebody feels betrayed here. They feel betrayed by your new love offer. King of Cups. King of Cups. I told him a new love offer. And what's this? Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. King of Cups. Something new. Something that you're trying just to take a chance. Take a risk. See what's up. Okay. So yeah, Gemini. What's with the Tower? Just real quick. Hold on, Gemini. What's with the Tower? The Tower and the Five of Wands. Eight of Swords in reverse. Freeing yourself. And Eight of Swords in reverse is the overall energy too. Oh, okay. So this was one of them past, present, future type of readings. All right. Yeah. Past, present, future. So we looked at the past, okay? This whole situation with you getting over this person, you know, thinking about this person, holding on to the past and everything. All right. Then I feel like for a lot of you in the present, you guys are still trying to move forward, but still waiting on this person, still hoping for a change, still hoping that this person returns, come back. However, it looks like in the future when this person does come back, maybe they take too long or something, but it looks like you're going to reject this person, or you're going to feel like it's not enough. Like maybe you've really worked on yourself, you know, have upped your standards. So now you're not really seeing this person in the same light anymore. And then in the future, you have a new love come in, and now this person is on the outside feeling like they missed out on the opportunity to make things work with you. They are watching you have this new love offer with someone else. And also, you having two people make a love offer, at the same time. All right, with the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so you're going to have the past person and a new person at the same time trying to make a love offer. But all of this is about you freeing yourself. There's just a whole path, I guess, from you freeing yourself from this past situation. But what is the World in reverse? The Judgment in reverse. What is that about? Eight of Swords in reverse. The growth, the growth, the growth. Thank you. The growth. Moving on. Moving on. Moving forward with the Three of Wands. Yes, yes, yes. All right, Gemini. Justice in reverse. This is what you're moving on from. And the Ace of Pentacles. This is what you're moving on from. A lot of you, you know, it could be that you're just mirroring somebody else's energy, just picking up on their energy. Okay? With this Justice in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, Judgment in reverse, all of that is coming off of someone else because you're growing and moving forward. Maybe you promised this person that you will wait for them and you tried to wait for them, something like that, but that's over with. That is over with, but you do have someone new. Yeah, you do have someone new coming in here. One more. I can't help it. Let me see. One more. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. One card. Not King of Pentacles. Some of you, it could be a earth sign. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This new person coming into Gemini's life. Two of Wands in reverse. This new person coming into Gemini's life. Queen of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This person is lost. The Strength in reverse. This person is lost. Whoever's meant to be in your life right now, at the moment, currently at the moment, they are lost. Yeah, Page of Wands in reverse. That's why you gotta, I'm gonna leave it right there, Gemini, because that's why you gotta be careful. Go back to the beginning of the reading. That's why you have to be careful with your manifesting and how you're thinking about your love life, okay? Because there's blockage here. The person that you're meant to be with, your divine counterpart, they are lost right now. They cannot find you, okay? They cannot find you because you have so much blockage worrying about the past, thinking about the past. Okay? So just be mindful, be careful of your thinking, especially when you know in your heart of hearts that you are a powerful manifester. This keeps coming out. All right? Increase your knowledge. Gemini, this card keeps coming out for you. Okay? I think you need a distraction, because for some of you, when it comes to manifesting your new love, I feel like for some of you, you need a distraction, because it's that you're being impatient. All right? You're being impatient, and in those times where you're being impatient, it makes you think about the past person. It makes you bring up the past. Or it's like you get tired of waiting for the new person, so it's like, man, I just want the old person back then. If I gotta wait this long, I might as well be with the old person. You know what I'm saying? This card keeps coming out for you. So I really feel like for a lot of you Geminis, you need to find something else to distract you from this whole love life thing. All right? Some of you are just overthinking it. I mean, it's okay, you know, to look occasionally and stuff like that, you know, however you do, you know, because you still want to put yourself out there. I'm not saying cut yourself off from love altogether, but what I'm saying is that some of you are obsessively thinking about this. It's obsessive. All right, so you need to be mindful of that, because like I said, it'll make you become impatient, and when you become impatient, that's when you think about settling. All right, find something to do, Gemini. Find something to do. Increase your knowledge. Education brings opportunities. Take a course, pick up a book, or find a mentor to teach you what your soul longs to know. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you. I did not want this reading to go this long, but it did. But all right, Gemini, that's what I have for you today. If you like this reading, it resonates with you, hit the like button. If you were well entertained, hit the like button also. If you need to book a personal reading, that information is in the description. Subscribe, all of that. And until I read you again, keep doing you, boo-boo.